The biblical account in John chapter 20 verses 19 to 31 vividly portrays the disciples in a state of profound fear and isolation, hiding behind locked doors. This passage opens with a specific timestamp, John chapter 20 verse 19, detailing that then the same day at evening, being the first day of the week, when the doors were shut where the disciples were assembled for fear of the Jews, Jesus came and stood in the midst and said to them, "Peace be with you." This setting is crucial as it places the event on the very day of Jesus' resurrection. Yet the disciples remain unaware, consumed by terror. The scene depicts the disciples in a state of utter despair and apprehension, having witnessed the brutal crucifixion of their Lord and Master. They were not merely hiding. They were paralyzed by fear, convinced that they might be the next targets of the Jewish authorities. This profound sense of hopelessness pervades their gathering, yet into this atmosphere of dread, Jesus miraculously appears. His sudden presence, transcending the physical barrier of the locked doors, immediately brings a profound sense of peace and subsequently empowers them. The extraordinary interest powerfully demonstrates that Jesus' resurrection is not merely a spiritual event, but one that defies and overcomes all physical limitations, human fears, and the deepest depths of hopelessness. Just as Jesus effortlessly entered that physically secured room, he continues to break through the locked doors that confront believers in the modern world today. These contemporary barriers often manifest as overwhelming anxiety about the future, the pervasive isolation fostered by technology and digital screens, or the deep-seated fears of engaging with a secular society that may be hostile or indifferent to the faith. In each instance, Jesus offers profound comfort and crucially commissions his followers to courageously share the gospel message. The terror experienced by the disciples, fearing persecution from the Jewish leaders, finds a striking parallel in the fears faced by believers today, whether it's apprehension regarding an uncertain future, personal insecurities that undermine confidence, or the daunting prospect of sharing one's faith in a skeptical world. These fears can be paralyzing. Into these anxieties, Jesus extends his divine shalom, a concept far richer than mere absence of conflict. It signifies total well-being, inner calmness, wholeness, and completeness in every aspect of life, serving to profoundly calm and reassure these deep-seated fears. The disciples were literally locked away, isolated themselves from the perceived dangers of the outside world. This mirrors a common tendency among believers today to metaphorically isolate themselves from a challenging, often hostile world. When overwhelmed by the complexities and pressures of life, it's easy to retreat into a spiritual bubble. Yet Jesus actively meets us in that very place of isolation, gently reminding us that the Christian journey is not meant to be walked alone. We are inherently designed for community, for mutual support, encouragement, and shared purpose. Following the initial bestowal of peace, Jesus transitions to a clear directive, moving from comforting to sending them out. And John chapter 20 verse 21 reiterates this commission. So Jesus said to them again, "Peace to you. As the Father has sent me, I also send you." This powerful statement underscores that the peace received is not merely for personal solace, but it is a foundational equipping for a greater mission. This divine mandate serves as a potent reminder that faith is never intended to be a private, insular experience. Instead, we are explicitly sent forth to actively share the gospel in the fabric of our daily lives, through our words, actions, and every way of living. The passage further highlights a pivotal moment where Jesus breathes the Holy Spirit onto them. This act signifies a new creation and a profound empowerment, emphasizing that believers are not expected to accomplish this mission through our own limited strength. Rather, we are supernaturally empowered by the Holy Spirit to serve others, to extend forgiveness, and to bear witness to Christ's truth in a world that is often challenging, broken, and in desperate need of hope. In essence, John chapter 20 verse 19 encapsulates a timeless truth. Jesus Christ actively enters our most personal locked rooms of fear, doubt, and isolation. He brings his profound peace, not just for our comfort, but to empower us to then carry and extend that transformative peace to a world desperately in need of it. And that, my brothers and sisters, is your spiritual vitamin for today.